Hello everybody, it's your boy K to the A to the T to the O, back at again with another video. So today we're gonna actually be checking out the brand new, all the Apex related stuff. So we're gonna be going over the gameplay trailer, the Resurrection Battle Pass trailer, which came out actually 22 minutes ago, while this is 4 days ago. And we're gonna be checking out the patch notes that they've released so far about all Revenant Reborn and all this cool stuff. So let's check it out. I'm excited, man. I really hope this season's good. Some of the stuff is pretty good, and then other stuff, it's iffy. But that's kind of like Apex of the late, so. Mmm. I don't know if this is copyright music or not. Let's see. We're gonna pause it just in case it is copyright. We're gonna take some tactical pauses and talk a little bit about Rev. He looks really sick. The Rev Reborn skin or the new default skin he has is very, very clean. I like it a lot. I always liked Rev as a character. I just thought his kit was very, very bad. So I'm very interested to see um, what this new, rework will do for him as a character. I know it will bump his numbers up at the beginning of the season, but that usually happens with every new legend. I guess that's what they call them in this game, legends, Apex Legends. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see where he gets placed after like a month or two. People will probably start to figure out if he's actually really good or if he's just kind of whatever. Um, so yeah, his new passive, Assassin's Instinct, highlights nearby low health enemies and improves his crouch walk speed and while climbing. That's just his old default passive. But they also added highlights nearby low health enemies, which is pretty nice, and it makes sense for Rev. He's an assassin. He's all about killing people, so being able to see when someone's low is very, very nice, actually. And I think it actually marks, as you can see on the screen, it marks it for your teammates as well if Rev hits them, I believe. We'd have to read the patch notes to be exactly sure, which we're going to do in a little bit here, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to work, which is very interesting. I also think they're moving him from assault to skirmish, from what I've heard, but there's no confirmation on that. But that's what people are saying, which, again, if that is actually true, that is very interesting as well. I mean, I think personally he should stay assault. His class or in his kit still seems very assault like, so it doesn't make much sense to me that they're moving him from assault to skirmisher. But that's me personally. I think it's just gonna weaken him a little bit. I think assault was the perfect class for him, having more ammo and being that aggressive assault type would definitely benefit Rev more than anything. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the skirmisher thing. I don't know if that's true. If it is, I'm not a huge fan on that. But yeah, this new passive seems pretty good. We'll have to see. I don't know how long it lasts. Like, see, for the second there, it highlights her for a second, and you can see this little marks. I'm pretty sure your teammates can see this too. So that's about 1, 2, 3, 4. So assumably it was 4 seconds until he downed her. So then it goes, once you down them, it goes away. Interesting. Very cool. Some new animations. Had to hear him say his wonderful line. This is a new tactical shadow pounce. Unleash a powerful pounce forwards charge to leap further. Now, depending how far this goes, this is a very good ability. It's just very similar to Vantage in that sense that, she calls her bat to wherever place she wants to launch to. This just seems like a quicker version of that. And again, it depends how far you go. If you go really, really far, this is a great ability for Rev, especially since he already has the really tall wall climbing, so you can get up to some pretty sneaky spots. I can definitely see that coming into play, and I think that's great for Rev as a character. Rev's all about, being this like spider type character, climbing up walls, and striking opponents from high places you wouldn't think he'd be, because he's very not very quiet, but compared to like other characters like Valkyrie and stuff flying up, you can easily hear when Valkyrie's flying. It's a little bit harder to tell if Rev's, since he's all metally, it's hard to actually tell where he's coming from because of all his metal legs and all that good stuff. So this makes sense for the character. I'm not mad about it at all. I just am interested to see how far the Shadow Pounce actually goes. Especially the charge. Like, if you don't charge and you quickly do it, do you go far at all? Like, I'm guessing it's like maybe like 5 meter, 10 meters, like quick if you, and it depends on which way you're looking, I suppose. Like, if you have to view your camera way up to actually launch forward and have a good trajectory. It's an interesting ability for sure. I just want to see it in game. Yeah, as you can see, this is, yeah, it fits him. And yes, his alt is the very controversial thing because this is either game breaking or it's just going to be really, really good. So, yeah. Also, again, I think this is an assault alt to be perfectly honest. I don't know why they would change this to skirmisher if that is the case, but so his new ultimate is called Forge Shadows. It's just the thing you activate. I don't think there's a totem involved. Yeah, so the rumors were fake. I know people were saying he puts down the totem and then all this stuff, but that's false from what we've seen so far. It's more of a meter. It's like Ballistic's 20-second ultimate or whatever. It's also very much like that, where if you get a kill, it increases it by 5 seconds, so you can keep getting more time to it depending on how many people you down. I think only as Rev that counts. Like, Rev has to down him, not his teammates. But anyways, this whole alt affects all your teammates from what I've heard. I don't know if that's true. I haven't seen much gameplay of it. So maybe that will just show here in a couple seconds, but from what I've heard, it affects all teammates, which is great. But pretty much what this does is add extra little bit of, you can tell by um, the corners of the screen here, all this red stuff. It gives you a shield, and I think it's 50 damage worth, and it regens over time. I don't know if it's actually over time, or it says right here, protect a shadow that blocks damage, knockdowns, recharge shadows, and tactical. Yeah, no, yeah. So it recharges over time if you're not taking damage, from what I've understood from the alt. And which is great. And then yeah, if you down them as Rev, it recharges the ultimate, which is your shadows. I was confused by the wording, but yeah, this recharges your alt by like 5 seconds or whatever. It also increases your tactical, so you can do the pounce again really fast, which is cool. I like that. It's very good. But yeah, it really depends how fast you recharge your shield. Does it recharge? You know, all that good stuff. So I'm very interested to see. He looks very fun though. I will say that new Rev looks so much more fun. Same with the charge rifle. They changed the charge rifle here to more the Titanfall. Um, the Titanfall version where you actually have to charge it up and it's a projectile. And I think the further away you are, the more damage it does. Like, you have to actually like, it has drop off now and stuff. It's not just a laser beam. I think this is a way better alternative than the stupid laser beam. Charge rifle was just boring to play against, boring to use, but it was also very easy to get farm damage. You didn't even have to be good. Um, yeah, I think this was a W change. I think the charge rifle definitely needed a change. and whether this is stronger or not, at least it's a somewhat of a more skillful weapon in that case. As you can see, they have to charge the bar just like Titanfall 2, which is great, and it's a little bit of a charge up, but it looks like it does a good amount of damage. I also think they said it gets full sniper attachments now, so you can get an extended sniper mag and a stock and a sight, which is great, honestly. You get a better look of his shield there, actually. Yeah, there's his shadow shield. Very cool visual effect, actually, as well, of the shadows. I like that. Yeah, there's his passive again, and his passive works through Catalyst Alt. That's an awesome shot to pause on. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be a huge counter to the Catalyst, but that is a very nice passive that works through her alt and stuff. Also, probably through caustic gas, and all that other stuff. He looks like a fun character. Pretty decent passive. He looks awesome. This new skin is awesome. We'll go over the Battle Pass here in a second, because I think the next trailer is the Battle Pass, so we'll go over that. I will talk about this slightly right now, but the new reactive camo, or the final Battle Pass camo, is this EVA 8, and I have to say this is one of the best reactive skins we've had in a long time. Just visually, it looks insanely good. Not only that, I actually enjoy the EVA 8. I've been liking it a lot more than the PK. I know it's probably not stronger than the PK, but I find the EVA 8's a little more consistent, and it's been getting a lot stronger every single patch. It's just a very good shotgun. Not only good shotgun, just good up close range gun at this point now. It's getting really close to that power creep. Although next season we're gonna have to talk about the PK, because for some reason they buffed the PK for like literally no reason. I'm mad about it. We'll talk about it when we get to the patch notes. I'm very disappointed. But yeah, reactive camo looks amazing. This looks awesome. New mixtape thing, I know I should probably be talking about that, but I don't really care. Sorry, I don't really indulge in the mixtape mode too much. I just play Battle Royale, and that's kind of what I like the most. The TDM modes is cool for warm-up and stuff, and having Broken Moon on it is cool, but I don't really care that much. It's kind of whatever. Like, yeah, like having the core and TDM slash gun run's cool, I guess, but protection yard, being in control, cool, again. Not a huge fan. More Battle Pass skins. Nice. Looks like a Battle Pass Peacekeeper, but it's a new Pathfinder skin. A weird Valk skin. Not a huge fan of this. Yeah, not a fan of that. It's kind of meh. Especially since she just got her prestige skin too. Like, all these Valkyrie skins are gonna look really bad compared to that. Like, I don't know, man. I don't get it. I would like, yeah, no. Octane one here is pretty cool. Caustics, whatever. I think these are purples anyways, but not a bad color scheme. Maggie skin is like very, I don't know what they do, but they give like Maggie the worst skins in like the whole game. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why they do this. Like, Maggie skins have always been bad. And I don't understand why, because Maggie's an actual fun and good character, but like half of her skins are really bad, which sucks. And this one is no exception. I'm not a huge fan of this one either. Just think it's very not good looking. So yeah, they announced this. This is coming with the new season. It's also a collection event. I think it comes with Rev's new scythe, which is his recolor of his heirloom, which is awesome, by the way. I'm super hyped about that, because Rev's Scythe was one of my favorite heirlooms in the game. I know people complain it's too big or whatever, and it looks weird, but I like it being big. Pause. Like, what I mean by that is it's very noticeable, and I know a lot of like pros and people like that don't enjoy that because like they want their heirloom to be small and sleek so they can somewhat still use it in the game without being noticed. Well, Rev, if you have it on his back, it covers his whole entire body because it's a giant scythe. But I like that because teammates can actually see like, oh damn, he has the heirloom, and it's very noticeable, and it's a big giant scythe. I don't know, it looks awesome. It always sounded good, and so it's getting new animations. I'm hyped about it. I don't have it on PC, but I have it on console. I have like 5 or 6 heirlooms on console. Only like 2 or 3 on PC. I think only 2 actually. Yeah, 2 or 3. Actually 3. Yeah. So very hyped about that. Very cool. In terms of the skins, from just like a basic look, this event's gonna suck. In terms of actual skins, maybe the weapon skins will be good, but it's just a bunch of recolors, and all the recolors look pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. Well, and that's probably also because I'm not a huge fan of like any of these skins normally. I know some people said they like the Wraith one. I don't like the Wraith one at all. I never liked that skin. The only decent one is kind of Horizon's, but it's just also like Horizon has better skins, so I don't know. Yeah, this whole event's kind of meh. Yeah, this is the Rev Reborn Scythe. It looks so good. I think they show a better look of it. Looks like a new Nemesis skin. Double XP in Battle Royale to start off this season. Pretty sick. Also, yeah, I think they changed the look of the Scythe too when it's on his back. Because when I used to play, it was just like fully extended. Like it was like the Scythe. From what I played on console. Or if any Rev mains know, comment down below if they actually changed that, because I'm pretty damn sure from when I've been playing, well, I haven't played on my console account for a while, but when I did used to play a lot of Rev, the Scythe, when you're falling or just running, it was fully extended or whatever, like it was like the full Scythe on your back, and it covered the whole, it covered your whole back. So that's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, see, double XP and mixtape. That might actually get me to play mixtape because I just want to level up my account and get more Apex bags. See, that's cool. That looks sick. Nice. So that was the first trailer, Apex Resurrection. We'll head on to the new one that just came out. Further look at the Battle Pass so we can fully judge. The one thing about Apex, their Battle Pass has always been kind of hit or miss. Some of like they always have like 2 skins per Battle Pass, and they're always pretty much bad. So I'm excited to see what they do here. Okay, pretty normal so far. Rev looks awesome as always. So there's a kind of a quick look. The Eva 8 looks great on her, but this skin, that's... So this is the level 24 in the Battle Pass skin. It's kind of meh. I don't like it at all. Reactive Legendary skin unlocked at level 25. Interesting. So it's not the tier 100? Well, if that is the case, then this is like one of the best level 25 reactive skins we've ever gotten. Are you kidding? And that's the level 110. Okay. That is sick. That is actually sick. Okay, Apex, you got me on this. That's one of the best damn reactive skins you released in a long ass time. I'm not even gonna lie. Just look at the effects on that. That is sexy. Oh my god. That is crazy, bro. What a good skin. What an actually, and it's sleek too. It looks good. Oh my god. They should do more skins like that. I don't know why. Like, you see the problem with Apex? They have like one or two good things in these battle passes. Like some of the sky like dive trails or emotes or whatever are always pretty solid, and the voice lines are kind of meh. Like, they're always sometimes really funny or really good, but like other than the Apex packs and the crafting metal and the coins, and then yeah, like one or two skins like that. Like that's the only reason I even buy every battle pass, because there's usually always you get a little more credit back, get a bunch of crafting metal and all that good stuff. But it's just like it is definitely worth purchasing, especially if you play the game a bunch. But it's just like, man, that Eva 8 is so good. And especially since you get the reactive early too, that's a really good change in my opinion. That's a very good change, because then it gives people more of an incentive. Oh, I want the other version of this now, because like now that you get it early at 25, you're like, okay, but I want the black and orange one, and that's level 110, so you're gonna have to grind for it. I get it, and that was kind of smart. Not gonna lie, it's better than having it at tier 100 and then 110, because it's like you already get to 100, you're pretty much always already gonna get 110 at that point, because it's like if you grinded that much to 100, you're probably gonna be like, yeah, sure, I'll get to 110 or whatever. But now this kind of gets you to go to tier 100 um and 10, because you're like, oh yeah, I want that skin, like that skin's fire, I use it all the time. Or I guess if you don't like the second version, this is a great version, like great deal for you, because it's like, oh, I got the cool reactive camo, and I don't really care for the second style. That's awesome, and I barely have to put in any work. That's great. I think the skins though are kind of the biggest downgrade. Actual character skins. I think Elstar's coming back to the floor loot, by the way, which is very interesting, because I think it's moving out the care. I think I'm not 100% on that though. This skin's kind of level 1. Yeah, kind of whatever. Oh man, I love Olympus. This Pathfinder skin's pretty solid. Not my favorite Pathfinder skin, but Pathy has a bunch of good skins, so can't win them all. Yeah. Okay, so the best part about that was the EVA 8. So now let's go to the official website. This is the official patch notes. I think they might drop more today, because the new season drops tomorrow. As of recording this is Monday, August 7th. It comes out tomorrow at August 8th. So we'll see, I suppose. And this dropped a little bit earlier, so let's just quickly read to this. For almost 300 years, Revenant was under the Syndicate's thumb with the help of Hammond, and all he wanted was to escape. Now suddenly he starts to glitch. Someone has launched a new protocol. He finds that he's able to see enemies low on health, unleash a powerful leap, and forge shadows around him that blocks incoming damage. But he also knows how to hold a grudge. Blah blah blah. Check out the new season. He's unlocked all season long. Yeah, that's what I heard. Everyone gets this new rev for free, which is awesome. And you can complete challenges throughout the season to unlock him permanently. So I don't know how this is gonna work if you already own Rev. I don't know if it's gonna like de-unlock him and then you have to do the challenges. Okay, so it is confirmed. with great new abilities comes a new class. Rep is now Skirmisher. I think this is just stupid. This is kind of a downgrade for him, to be honest. Assault was a better class for him. I don't agree with Skirmisher. Skirmisher's not great, to be honest. The whole reason people even get into Skirmisher is like, oh, I got a Discord Noni. Uh-oh. Yeah, the whole reason even he gets a rework is just like, yeah, I don't know. I think Skirmisher's stupid. Highlight nearby enemies who are low on health. Crouch walk faster, have improved wall climbing. Yeah, we talked about all that during his gameplay. Oh, the following maps: Broken Moon, Kings Canyon, Olympus. So we're losing World's Edge. God, that sucks. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Olympus, I'm happy about. Kings Canyon's meh. I don't like Broken Moon, so. Ring update. This is like one of the biggest changes from what I've heard and seen. Ring behavior across maps in the BR has been updated with targeting tunings, including ring size, damage, and timing to set. So ring 1, let's see. Because I know they want to stop ratting, so this is kind of one of their big ways of changing that. I'm not sure how to feel about this. I'll tell you how I feel when I'm reading this. Ring size changes. Ring 1 has increased 10% in radius per map, resulting in 20% larger ring 1 surface area. I can't tell if that's a good thing. Like, increased 10% in radius. So it's bigger or is it smaller? Resulting in 20% larger ring 1 surface area. Well, I mean, from what that sounds like, yeah, they increased how big the first circle is. Okay. Ring damage changes. Ring 2 damage increased from 3 tick to 4 tick, which is kind of insane if you think about it. That makes it so you can't really use a med kit anymore in Ring 2. Like, if you go down and get up and you try and use a med kit in Ring 2, you will now die. That is, whew, that's crazy. Ring 4, reduce from 20 tick to 15 tick. Okay, I'm not mad about that. That makes sense, especially if they're going to, from what it seems here, yeah, they're going to increase all the times, so making the ring 4 do less damage. I think that's smart. Especially since they want people to engage more. Yeah, that's pretty smart. Round 1, pre-shrink reduced from 90 to 75 seconds. That is not a lot of time, by the way. Interesting. Shrink speed on small maps reduced from 167 to 160. On large maps, reduced from 180 to 165. I wonder what they consider large and small. Would Olympus be small? Interesting. I think Olympus would be small. I guess like Broken Moon and maybe Kings Canyon would be large. Weird. Round 2, pre-shrink time reduced from 165 to 120. Okay. Shrink speed reduced from 160 to 140. Okay. Increased by 25 seconds per map. Per map? What's that mean? Because here it just says, oh, I guess that's the speed on the map. It's increased by, shrink time increased by 25. Okay. Round 3, pre-shrink reduced from 135. 90, holy crap. You gotta get moving now. Damn. Pre-shrink reduced from this to, oh my god. Reduced. So they're pretty much making it so you gotta move more, but the zone speed's gonna be way slower and do more damage. Interesting. I guess round 3 it won't really do more damage, but round 2 it will. Round 4 it will do less. Interesting. Yeah, okay. Ranked. Okay. LP table adjusted LP gain overall has been reduced. Don't know if that'll fix the problem. Diamond plus cost adjustments, 50% increased losses. So if you get first now in season 17, which is our current season, you used to get 200, you now get 150. In season 18, Diamond Plus, 17 you get 117 per second, and then 100 points in 18. So they're just basically making it so you get way less points. Okay, I guess. And you lose a lot more, it seems. Yeah, you don't just lose 35. Weird. Okay. New, a small portion of elimination bonuses is exempted from bonus withholding due to mismatch MMR and LP. This value increases based on the player's MMR. Okay. Skill and rating bonuses have been dramatically reduced. Okay. We mentioned in our July 2023 rank blog that we would be bumping up the elimination bonus slightly in our attempt to reduce the master spike. The need to instead reduce the overall points given within the whole system instead of bumping as planned. We took a different approach and reduced placement scores to make eliminations more valuable when compared to the now lower placement scores. Interesting. So they were going to buff elimination bonuses, but now they just decreased placements so that okay, I guess. Balance updates. White to blue has required increased to 200, was 150. Crafted Evo points increased to 200. Okay, so they kind of, this is a small change. So yeah, you're gonna need to do 50 more damage to level from white to blue, but kind of the up bonus, I guess, because of that is that they also increased crafted Evo. So when you put your Evo into the crafter, usually it did a 150 points, so it upgraded that automatically for you if you had the crafting materials. But now, I guess because of that, it's also technically buffed the crafting now, so it does 200. So that's pretty nice, actually. Especially since it doesn't seem like they increased any of the other amount, like Evo amount. So overall, this is a buff to crafting Evo, so that might be a more legitimate strategy for people. Interesting. Fixed overflow damage on level up applies to the next tier. Cool. Rampage and R99 leave the crafter and back on the floor. Nemesis and Mozambique with hammer points enter the crafter. Interesting. Okay. I'm not mad about that. Crafting a Mozambique with hammer points is pretty spooky, though. I'm not gonna lie. Especially since it looks like it's gonna be more shotgun meta this season, so that's kind of spooky. Boosted loader and disruptor rounds added to rotation. I like boosted loader, so I'm not mad about that. Especially since they kind of talk about Hemlock being buff. I love the Hemlock, so I'm not mad about that. And I love disruptor rounds, so. Medkit price increased to 20 was 15. Oh, okay. A little nerf to buying medkits from the crafter. Not mad about that. It's easy to get medkits anyways. This is just kind of the stop. Well, not stop, but put more of a thorn into people only crafting medkits in the storm while taking damage. Although they made that harder to do anyways, so we'll see. Prowler Burst enters the care package. Damage increased to 16 was 15. Also, full auto is back. Prowler's going to be deadly. Pog Champ. Gold weapons rotation. We got a gold Hemlock, Peacekeeper, Alternator, which is going to be W, by the way. Gold Alternator with Disruptor rounds. Moist. Rampage and Charge Rifle. Interesting. Blue and purple weapon attachment spawn rate reduced by 20%. Nerf to attachments again, so maybe assault characters have a little bit more of a blue and purple armor spawn rate reduced by 30%. God damn, okay. They really don't like you finding those. It's gotta be a rare find. New charge rifle, removed hit scan, removed free, opens doors. So 50 meters gains damage with distance. So 50 meters it does 75 damage. I'm guessing that's to the body. And then 300 meters, it does 110. That's pretty nasty. Huge charge mechanics, fires at 100%, holding it, extended mag, nice. Nice. Pretty solid. Okay. All SMGs got nerfed. I heard about this. So yeah, rip SMGs, I guess. And R99 got like major nerfed on top of that. That's crazy. Spitfire got buffed. This is like under the radar thing. I didn't even hear about this. Added barrels for improved stability. Are barrel stabilizers back? What's it mean by barrels? Added barrels? Like it just comes with barrel stabilizer now? I might be reading this wrong. Hold on. Oh well. ADS recoil improved. Nice. Hipfire slightly improved. Nice. A little buff to Spitfire. It kind of needs it. Spitfire, it's kind of meh. But I don't want it too buffed because I don't want to see Spitfire meta, to be honest. Because then, yeah, no, I don't want to see that. Mastiff. A little buff to the Mastiff. I don't mind that. Especially since all the other shotguns seem to be doing good. Like Eva 8's gotten buffed a bunch. Peacekeeper got major buff this season. I mean, well, this upcoming season it looks like, so that makes sense. Buff the Mastiff, make all shotguns strong. I'm not mad about a shotgun meta, I guess. Boosted loader goes on the Hemlock and Wingman. Never got the Wingman thing, honestly. This boosted loader is only good on the Hemlock. On the Wingman, it sucks. Because it's only good on the Hemlock because Hemlock doesn't have a gold attachment. So it's like the only cool attachment you could put on the Hemlock. Wingman, if you put Skull Piercer on that bad boy every time. I mean, it's nice when you don't have the Skull Piercer, but just kind of useless. It just gives it extra ammo. When you're low, it's like a speed. Yeah. You know what it does. You can read it. Disruptor rounds are putting it on the Peacekeeper for some godforsaken reason. I can never tell you why. This is like the dumbest decision I think ever. Peacekeeper's already a strong weapon. It's very easy to use, and if you actually go with it, it's very, very strong. It hits consistently for good damage. So to have this do more damage, yeah, shield damage increased by 25%, this could be nasty. Especially since they're not getting rid of the choke either. Yeah, I'm scared about this one. They also increased it by 25%. So even though Alternator gets a 20% increase, the Disruptor rounds is actually stronger on the Peacekeeper, which is crazy to think about because Peacekeeper subjectively is the better weapon because it's faster time to kill. Not faster time to kill, but more of the massive damage in a short amount of time. So I don't get this, especially since it fires so fast anyways. No, doesn't make any sense. Remove double tap, kind of sour about it. I love the double tap on the EVA 8, and it was actually getting decent on the G7. Don't know about this one. Frag, increased. Slight buff to frag grenades. Okay, not mad about it. Thermite, yep. Rev, yep. Ultimate cooldowns. Okay, I didn't actually read too much into these. Cooldowns. Bangalore. Rolling Thunder to 240. Plus 60 seconds to Bangalore's ult. Damn, makes sense. Bangalore strong. Plus 30 to Catalyst's ult. Okay. Big buff to Gibraltar. 90 seconds off his ult. That's nice. Nerfed Horizon's ult. 30 seconds on that. Nerfed? Okay, weird. Interesting. So Loba's ult was nerfed to 150 seconds, so it got 30-second increase. But kind of the trade-off, I guess, is Ultimate Accelerant's now granted 25% ult charge, up from 20%. Okay, that's not bad, I guess. I give more of a reason to give Loba some Ultimate Accelerants. It's not like many people use them anyways, so not bad. Maggie increased 30 seconds. Pathfinder increased 60 seconds. This makes sense because Pathfinder gets them back so fast anyways, and you get 10 seconds off each alt. I mean, not alt. Each care package you look at, and you instantly get the zipline back. Yeah, this makes sense. And the gold helmet. Yeah, Pathfinder gets his way too fast anyways, so this makes sense. Wraith got a buff, 30 seconds off. It's now the same as Pathfinder's. Interesting. Okay. Ballistics Whistler. Reduce delay before an overheated weapon starts cooldown. Choose how long. They buff Loba's tactical. Interesting. That's good. W Loba players, I mean, the alt nerf sucks, but honestly, the bracelet's like kind of the best part of her kit, so that's kind of W. Uh, Dan, major nerf this year is tactical. The slow is now only 0.5 seconds. Silence duration is only 8 seconds, was 10. Firing speed increased to 1. Yeah. Yeah, I get nerfed here. That ability's dumb anyways. Yeah, it's fine. All POIs now have an equal chance of receiving a ring console, survey beacon, and crafting workbench. That makes sense. Score limit reduced. That's cool. Okay, that's cool. Let's see the quality of life, I guess. Dynamic dummy spawning now remains off when you die. Legend ultimates will now be fully charged after loading in the firing range, swapping legends, and dying. A new Nessie and more. That's cool. I like this firing range alt thing. That's nice. You can now change to the French. Correct the French. Kill feed will now call out when a player has been removed from the match. Multiple stickers can now be placed. That's cool. Players can no longer interact with enemy hollow sprays through walls. Rank progress bar no longer bounces value when sitting on a match. Cool. Alright. That's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.